We're at Bodhgaya, where the Buddha attained enlightenment. I am with Luding Khen Rinpoche, whom I filmed as a boy 45 years ago, and I am continuing to gather new material to tell his story. I am still fascinated with the phenomenon of enlightenment. The Sanskrit word is shunyata, meaning the void or emptiness. Shunyata is a state of being, both ever-changing and interconnected. One goes beyond suffering to offer compassion and gratitude to all sentient beings. Tibetans from all walks of life attend the ceremony to receive blessings from the monks, and in particular from the Rinpoche, the precious one who is considered to be an incarnation of the Buddha. I first started filming Tibetans in 1978 in Ladakh, a Himalayan region in northwest India. The current Rinpoche leading the Ngor sect was 12 years old then and in training. I had visited him again in 2026, a month earlier, at his monastery in Dehradun. We have reunited after 45 years, and I have come to film Luding Khen Rinpoche leading the 200 monks of his monastery for the first time at Bodhgaya. The leaf falling on Rinpoche's shoulder is like a gesture of blessing from the Buddha, and Rinpoche touches it to his head to receive that energy. The Buddha is said to have entered nirvana while meditating under this ancient fig tree, now represented by a cutting from the original tree. It is called the Bodhi, or enlightenment tree. The Buddha's transcendent state of perfect peace was attained by extinguishing the three fires of greed, hatred, and delusion. The 2nd century philosopher Nagarjuna said, "Shunyata is the womb of compassion." These 200 monks are gathered here to pay homage and invoke the blessings of the 16 Arhats, the foremost historical disciples of the Buddha. The tormas, the sculptures made of barley flour and butter, are offerings to the Arhats as their dwelling places during the ceremony. The Tibetans believe that enlightened ones still dwell on earth among us to help others become enlightened too. The ceremony is honoring the 16 Arhats, some of whom are believed to reincarnate through the ages in order to help others. The flower petals, rice, cloth, butter lamps, incense, and bowls of fruit are all intended to be offerings to the Arhats, to honor them and invoke their presence. Jamyang explains, "We are doing this prayer and also the Mahakala Puja for all the sentient beings in this holy place of Bodhgaya. Wherever you do it, the puja is good, but at Bodhgaya it is especially good for all sentient beings." The lay people come to participate in this public event and give money to the monks as a way of accruing merit. By supporting the spiritual work of the monastery, they hope to cleanse themselves of negative qualities and escape the cycle of rebirths. Buddhists from all over the world come on pilgrimage to Bodhgaya. These monks in yellow are most likely from Sri Lanka. Lighting butter lamps is particular to the Tibetan form of Buddhism. Traditionally made from yak butter, they represent wisdom, awareness, gratitude, and compassion that dispel the darkness of ignorance. Relatives of the deceased light the candles to help their loved ones find their way to the heavenly realm of celestial Buddhas. The 16 Arhats attained enlightenment, but were then asked by the Buddha to stay in the world to help others be released from ignorance and pain. They are a disparate group of individuals, but they all seem to share the trait of persistence and what we call grit these days. One of the Arhats was a very poor student and could not memorize anything. The Buddha told him to sweep the floors and clean up, and that would be his spiritual practice. After many years, he had a flash of insight and understood that he was cleaning away all of his own inner impurities. He attained enlightenment and became one of the 16. Another Arhat was a hermit who lived alone in the mountains, praying and meditating. One day he saw the Buddha passing by, way far away in the valley below. This fellow, Bakula, jumped off of a cliff to not miss being in the presence of the Buddha. The Buddha saved Bakula from bodily harm, and he became an Arhat as well.
Samudra Savarana Samaye